Hey guys, welcome to the REP podcast. I'm Destiny.
I'm Shiloh.
And we're here with Mr. KB. He just gave us an awesome hip hop class and we want to ask him some questions. So, what inspired you to become a dance teacher in the first place?
The movie You Got Served. It inspired me to not only become a dance instructor, but to also dance as well. I'd seen many performances, many different artists, some of whom I've actually gotten a chance to work with now. But my inspiration actually came from the movie You Got Served. I saw a lot of what I saw younger African-American dancers who weren't just given an easy chance, utilized their talent of dancing in the streets, and it ended up becoming something that was more than just dancing in the streets. That's kind of how it started for me. And from there, I've been able to work with some artists, Miss Elliot, Lil Wayne, a few people that were kind of goals from looking at You Got Served.
Okay, my second question for you is, what are your expectations for your dance students during the class time?
Okay, number one expectation for all of my students is to have fun. I understand that we call it class, and it's easy for class to be where you say, oh my God, if I don't get it correctly, I did bad. But one thing that we learn is in class, you're supposed to fail. That's how you actually become better. It's by learning in class. And the best way to learn is by having fun, enjoying it. When you're at school, the subjects that you like, that you enjoy, you're usually doing good in. That's the straight A's. So it's about having fun and just enjoying being in the moment, enjoying being in class. The second thing that I would have as an expectation for students is to just be a student. Which means just be open and be ready to learn, be ready for an experience, be ready for something that you may not have seen before, especially with me. Because I do crazy stuff.
Okay, I'm handing off to Shiloh.
Okay, the last question is,
okay,
how was your experience working with professional dancers and mainstream artists? And what would you say to a young dancer looking for an opportunity like that?
Okay, the big question. Okay, man, I've had so many different experiences. I will say my top experience has been working with Miss Elliot. A lot of dancers don't get to work with somebody that actually is for the dancers. And people who do get deep into the industry and they dance for a lot of artists, sometimes dance for people who they feel like they're not looking out for the dancer. That's an experience that unfortunately a lot of dancers, choreographers, they do have that as a story, that they felt they were not being appreciated as a dancer, maybe even overlooked as a dancer. Me dancing with Missy, I did not feel that at all. To the point to where it was actually even the opposite. I had an injury and she didn't kick me off. She could have replaced me because of the time and, we needed to, and I had that injury for about 2 weeks. And instead what she did was she actually took me to go get some cryotherapy. That's how I found out about cryotherapy. After that, my knees were better. I got back on stage and I was just like, man, she actually let me get healthier so that I could stay and still be able to feel being on stage. That was probably an experience that I don't even think a lot of people will get to have. I'm grateful for it because a lot of people know I got bad knees. And I've been having bad knees since I was little, like since I was born. So, it's not new for me, but to be able to be with an iconic celebrity and to even get a chance to stay when most people who would be in that situation would be asked to leave. I think that was like the best experience for me. Also, she's just a great person. I've gotten to work with Lil Wayne. He's a genius individual, for real. His creativity is crazy. I've also gotten to work with Pharrell. These are kind of older people. I'm realizing as I'm saying these names that y'all may not know all of them, but these are a lot of the early creators and early creatives during my early age. So me getting a chance to actually get older and still get on stage with them, still work with them, I think that was actually the best experience for me. Oh, what was the other part of the question?
What would you say to young dancers who want to do what you do?
If you want it, go get it. Because that's the only way that you really will actually get something is by actually going for it. I've never been on an agency, and I've been able to do agency only projects by direct book, meaning they book me directly opposed to booking me through an agent for a person who does not accept people who do not have an agent, Miss Elliot. You know what I mean? So I would say just keep working, keep pushing, keep striving. Just make sure you rep yourself. And hop, move, back, throw it, jump, and boom.
Thank you so much for your time with us, and
Of course.
let's see some moves.
Yeah, come on, what we got?
Oh, no.
Y'all already know it. You got the left foot, and then you got the right. We're gonna go.
Hey, hey.